What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy David. Like always, I got my boy Brian, Nathan.
What's up?
And tonight we got special guest, my boy Lee from CLTFCFANTV.
For the fans, by the fans. Damn it.
Ooh, that's trademark. That's trademark right there from Brian. If you watch the show, you know.
That's right.
You know.
That's it.
All right.
I got 1 or 2.
Oh, that's right, dude. That's it. That's what's up, man. I hear you. That was
Jay, this was Lee given to me.
That was asking about merch. I think that was the one thing we did make, Pat.
Wow.
So there were 2 made, and I got 1.
Yeah.
Get that hat, Brian.
That's what's up, man.
Lee gave it to me.
Yeah.
We did a little swap.
Yeah.
He had a Yeti pen. I got a hat.
That's right. Sure enough. Gonna have to trade.
Speaking of that, y'all want to see a throwback video of when, like, one of the first few engagements we had with Lee?
Ah, that's it.
Let's go. Let's go, Charlotte. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's go, Chelsea.
Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.
The look on Lee's face when Brian
Lee
says,
was like,
"Come on, Chelsea," he goes,
Lee was like, hold up. Yeah.
I was gonna cut him, man. I was gonna cut him.
"Oh my gosh, I love it!
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh man,
good stuff. That's early season too. That's like year 1, man.
That's year 1.
Yeah, man. OGs, man.
For real. Oh, check this out. We got a Lee Hannibal chant.
Yeah, from Dagenham. How'd you know that? Jeez, y'all been digging in the archives, man. Man, y'all come prepared. Like on our show, man, we are not prepared. We just wing it. What's up, Greg? Tell Paulie what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeti Clan ambassador, as Brian would say.
He's our favorite.
And he said that in the family. Well, you know, Daddy Brian over there buying everybody pizza.
For real.
I think I was the first one to have the kids club.
That's right. We're gonna let that go, man. We're gonna let that go.
Yeah.
All right. So to kick things off, Lee,
Yeah.
we want to know, how did the CLTFC Fan TV get started? How did you and JT get everything going? What brought the idea? What made you want to do this?
So, you know, obviously we all know about the political stuff that happens with the supporters group. So I really didn't want to get too heavily involved in those. So, you know, and obviously being from England and being a Spurs fan, we all knew about Arsenal Fan TV. You know, so once the club dropped the name, JT is cousin by marriage, and he does like video editing and that kind of stuff. So I just reached out to him and said, "Hey, man, I got an idea. You know, I'd like to do like a fan TV where we do like the fan perspective and, you know, on the street sort of interviews versus, you know, a more polished cut as a traditional sort of media outlet." So, so he was all for it and we jumped on it. And then just as we started getting going, you know, it was the COVID hit and then they pushed the club back a year. So we spent a lot of time just sort of going around the community, you know, meeting people and promoting whatever local business we could for the soccer community. And then here we are today. Now I'm a guest on HOOLITALK.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I made some great family along the way, man. And I consider all y'all on the screen here family, and the folks that I'm putting in the chat family, and, you know, Shard FC as a whole. Everybody that, you know, God knows everybody. People buying me beers this weekend for my birthday. Shoot. Anyways, yeah, it was a good weekend. Thank you, Shard FC family. So building the community, man. Building the community.
Oh, yeah. We love us some Lee. That's for sure. And JT. We can't forget about JT, man.
It's the feelings mutual, boys.
You already know, man. If it wasn't for y'all doing the damn fan interviews after the game, I don't think we would have such a tight connection. You know what I mean? Getting to know each other, you know. Yeah,
no, y'all came out there from day one, man, and then it still gets me with George, man, with that. But you know that one promo where we do at the beginning where he's got his ass backwards.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that shit. That shit's hilarious, bro. Because he always gets drunk out of his mind every game.
Yeah, man, he's a good guy too, man. Security.
Yeah, security for sure. Hooligan security.
That's Big Dog. I call him Big Dog. He gets mad. I remember he asked me one time. He's like, "Hey, man, do you know what my name is?" I was like, "Yeah, it's Jorge." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Man, because you always call me Big Dog." I was like,
I used to call him Jorge, and he was like, "No, it's George." So I've been calling him George, man. So I don't know, man. Big Dog is the new name. We're gonna start calling him Big Dog. If he's watching, we love you, Jorge, George, Big Dog.
For real. Big shout out to our security, Yeti Clan security, Hooligan security.
Yeah.
Let's move on to a weekend recap, man.
It's a lot different being on this side of the fence, man.
I know. It feels good to sit back, relax, hear the questions, and just answer them, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Personally, I want to touch on the tailgate, man. I don't know. You didn't step out there.
I was at the tailgate. Yeah, y'all had what's it? The Commander is all I remember.
Yeah, pretty loud.
Yeah,
private commander.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I promise y'all I will learn Spanish before the end of season 6.
Yeah, we brought him out there for Hispanic Heritage Month. Well, to kick off Hispanic Heritage Month. So
yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah,
it was definitely lit. We had a good showing. I know Pat's cousins were there. That show was lit.
Yeah, I met Pat's cousins. Good people.
But yeah,
free tacos for sure.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, no, it looked like you boys were having a good time. I will say, like, not to kind of get off of this weekend's, but to me, it just feels like the buzz at the tailgates is slowly dying down a little bit.
It has.
It's like before this one right here, the past few tailgates were like kind of dead, just dead.
Yeah.
And it was mainly because there was no Min City and there was no Southbound and Crown and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think it was like the New York Red Bulls game and the Cruz Azul game.
Yeah, the weekday games.
They're on a Wednesday though.
Yeah, they were Wednesday games, but that's what I'm saying. Like the tailgates were kind of off because not everybody was there tailgating. But now you see that capacity; those people were there, so it kind of felt back to normal a little bit, you know. But still,
it is definitely dying off.
And Norcas wasn't there this weekend, so we still were missing a good bit of people from there.
It's a long season.
Yeah, it is a long season, and a lot of people were getting sick here recently. I don't know if y'all went through that, but I got a little sick before the game. Luckily, I got 100% recovery before Friday. You know, the supporters tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of, we'll touch on that for a little bit later on. That was dope.
What's up, Nate? Man, what you doing back there?
Be quiet. He upset.
Yeah, there you go. He's feeling good. I should run and go get me a Modelo real quick. Give me a second, boys. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
You take your time.
Water break.
Nate's over there. I don't think he said a whole word the whole time.
Nate's just sitting there thinking about the 49ers.
The gang, Niner gang.
Woo, look at my boy.
Salud.
That's what I'm talking about. Salud. Cheers.
Not sponsored.
I'm just drinking cranberry juice.
That's a prop for the night, right? That's his prop.
Cranberry. That shit hit.
That was fun, man. That was good stuff you put together. They a friend of yours? Or,
the band? Yeah, they know.
The one that gets it organized. He's the one that has the connect comando privado. But you know, over time, I think we've been to parties where he's hired them, and we've just gotten that connect with them. Good people.
Yeah, they're like I guess they're up and coming. You know, they just started maybe like about a little over a year ago. You know, they would play like traditional Mexican corridos is what it's called. They're really good, man. They're really good on the guitar. You know,
they sounded really good.
But yeah, they play pretty good, man. Like we've had them out at my house for birthday parties and whatnot. And then, they actually been to a tailgate. It was for the Mexico versus Jamaica game.
Okay.
Or no, who we played? Was it Jamaica they played?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
No. Yeah, we played Jamaica.
It was Jamaica. And so that I mean, we had a lot of people out there that tailgate. I mean, it was kind of us true. But and they've been wanting to go out, but had the opportunity to come back out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I mean, we'll figure it out. You know, we've talked for the past few months. Like, they want to go out, but I wanted to be like it had to be like a perfect situation, which was the Hispanic Heritage Month. Is
makes sense.
So
for some reason, we got that game coming at 4 p.m. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about that New England game, right?
Yeah, September 21st.
Yeah.
There has to be like some college football interfering. Well, not even because we're on Apple TV. So yeah, that one's beyond me.
No,
well, I think don't the Panthers play the next day or something?
That really shouldn't matter because they paint the lines.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Undefeated when the lines are on the pitch, though, right?
4 goals.
Well, we had Daniel Rios.
Yeah, that's true too.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't score this weekend, though.
Right, that was my biggest fear. If he was going to come on and score a goal against his old club, that would have been like.
Does the where they don't celebrate, but they walk around like this celebrating. It's like, shut up, man! Just get the ball and go.
So let's talk about the game.
Let's do it, man. 1-0 against fucking Atlanta, man. 1-0. Lee, we'll start with you, man. What were your thoughts of the game? What were your thoughts on the starting 11, first of all?
On paper, we look pretty good, right? I mean, and we said this a couple of times, and we talked about it, David, on our show last week when you were on, right? This is like the first time I've actually feel like we got sort of a complete team, right? We got some depth in places that we didn't have before. And then we come out last week against the Red Bulls and we look rusty as hell, but we was like, all right, we got a point. It's okay. We got to land next weekend. We're going to come out there and clap them. However, whatever happens in that top third, man, just looks weak, right? I mean, Vargas hardly can get a shot on goal. I would just rather him outside the box flip it up and head it in instead of just trying to shoot it, because anytime he shoots it, it's all the way up in the 500 section. Yep. Carroll seems to be getting lost, in my opinion. Looking back at it now, I'd put Pat back in there and put him up top, man, because he it wasn't broke before, and then Carroll comes back and we just need a clinical goal scorer, man. Somebody that can get like 15 plus goals a season for us. And I don't care who it is.
Pat can do that. He missed an open header.
Yeah. I mean, Abada's been looking off too. I mean, Byrne looked a little off the last 2 games as well. And I don't know if that's because Abada's in, he's not used to playing with him, or, if Abada's not tracking back and helping him out. I don't know, man. It's just, ever since we went out the Leagues Cup, it's just looked flat. So,
definitely.
Yeah. So anyways, that's my thoughts on it. So it'd be interesting to see who starts up top, come that game against Montreal. And then we're on the road too. So, geez. We better make the playoffs.
We was looking for a hot minute to make playoffs, but now it's like, I don't even know what place we're even in now.
We're still in 6.
We're still in 6.
We stayed at 6 because every result has, like, I wouldn't say in our favor, but has kept things at a stalemate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Orlando's looking pretty good though too, man. And we got to play them soon, I think.
Yeah, we do.
Away, yeah.
Yeah. So we play them on the 18th. Shoot, so that's only 2 weeks from tonight.
For real, man. We need to start getting our shit together.
I mean, honestly, at this point, the way that we've been playing, I think every game is critical, man. Like the last few matches we got left, like I think
there's no breathing space. Like the cushions they could have had, they dropped the ball these last 2 games at home.
Yeah, we've only got 7 games, and then our away game is the last game of the season is DC, and we don't ever really do well against them either.
No, we did.
We got Miami in there. We got Montreal twice, Orlando, New England. I don't know, man.
Damn,
playoffs, all 3 of those are at home. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. Here we are.
Tough matches at the end of the season once again.
Yeah. But maybe we'll hit the ground running. We'll take this weekend off, man. We'll shake the rust loose, and hopefully we come out, hit the ground running, and peak going into the playoffs. That's all that matters, right? Peak going into the playoffs.
It's international.
We're fighting a spot in the playoffs, not a wild card. You know what I mean?
I don't want that playing shit. I want to be exactly right there.
I don't want to be in the same position we were last season. We're fucking dependent on the last match of the season to see if we made it in or not.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we celebrated too hard for nothing because they just sat there and fucking. I think they went to the Red Bulls and got eliminated.
Yeah. Oh, we got spanked. Yeah.
Got smoked.
Yeah. I was being nice.
Latanzio didn't know what to do when he got there. It was like if he was out of his league before getting into the playoffs was even worse. It was like all they did was push us out to the wings and they just jammed up the middle. I mean, I don't know.
Speaking of Latanzio, did y'all see he got sacked from his position 3 months into the job?
Yeah. I did.
The curse of Latanzio, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Like he's a good assistant coach, not a good head coach.
Yeah.
How far do we think we can make it this time around? Whew.
At least 45 minutes, right? We could talk about this. You're talking about
That's hilarious.
That's I don't know. I mean, I just don't want to play the Red Bulls, man.
No. Like I said, we have more of a rivalry between the Red Bulls than we do ATL. I will say that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
How long? Like, I don't know what it is, but man, fuck the Red Bulls.
Yeah, they're a bogey team, man.
Can't stand them damn Yankees.
That's right.
Nice jersey, Pat.
Yeah, with his Giants. Right.
Crazy stuff.
Oh, Bills jersey.
I guess it's better than 49ers jersey.
Absolutely.
East Coast, baby. East Coast.
Go ahead, drink another one, Nate.
That's it. Yeah.
What's up, Lee? You have any favorite football teams or not? You really don't watch American football like that.
I mean,
he said Spurs, brother. Spurs.
He's a Spurs fan. He's a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh, Browns, man. We always potential. No, I guess if anything, I'm a Panthers fan just because I live in Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
How about them Thurs?
I remember when the stadium was being built and all that, right? We used to be able to go up into Target at the time and buy your tickets from Ticketmaster and then go straight down to the game. And then that one year they made the playoffs against the Cowboys that was playing here in Charlotte. And when we went up like we normally did up to the up to Target up here in Huntersville, we got up there. That shit was wrapped around the building, man. It's like, where y'all been all season?
Man, that's crazy. Then you pretty much saw that whole stadium get built, huh?
Yeah, even the first Hornets team, I saw them come to town too, man.
Shit.
When I moved here, yeah. So I've been here a minute. Been here a minute.
Yeah, Lee's a true Charlottean.
Yeah, 88, 35 years, I guess I've been here now.
Wow,
that's pretty dope. That's dope. That's dope.
That's longer than I've been.
And he's only 39.
That's right. I love you, Brian. See, that's why you're my favorite Yeti clan. Notice I said Yeti clan.
There's multiple.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's hard to cheer for the Panthers, right? But
right now it is.
Yeah.
It's that Tepper guy, man. It's hard to.
I don't know, man. Tepper brought soccer to Charlotte for me. It's hard to hate on the man that wants to drop 300-something million to bring a team to town for me.
I don't know if
he did at the right time.
but I think he definitely funded it.
So what do we think about the tickets going up next season? How do we feel about that?
I mean, it's minimal, right?
I have a single ticket, and it only went up of $100.
Yeah, for us it was for supporter section. Like it's not really much of it.
Oh.
Yeah, but we also might locked in on the original. Wasn't it there some sort of deal or something?
The first year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like grandfathered in or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, everything's going up, right? Except for wages.
Yeah, except for wages.
Yeah.
Now you have a reason to ask for a raise at work. Be like, look, I'm motivated to work because I have to pay for these season tickets for Charlotte FC. So if you give me a raise because they're raising their prices, I will work harder next year. I promise.
Yeah.
What you gotta do.
That's it. It's something about having a lifestyle to support, right?
Beer gonna be more expensive this season too. I'm gonna stop drinking then.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? I'm afraid of because this is our third season, right? And this is when like all those PSL contracts sort of end. It's really gonna be interesting to see how many people renew those PSLs, like those tickets, and don't try to just give up the PSLs and bounce, right? So if we don't, I don't know. It's really going to be dependent on how far, like somebody had asked earlier, I think it was right, that we have to go into the playoffs. If we don't do a run and kind of keep that buzz going, people might not show up as hard as they have, the last 3 years.
The stadium was kind of empty this past weekend too. I mean, it was Labor Day weekend, but it was still kind of empty.
Well, yeah, there was like Comic-Con or something down in Atlanta, right? I saw some people from Charlotte that typically go to the games down in Atlanta.
Yeah, I feel like this weekend there's a lot of people that weren't in town to regularly go to the games because
Labor Day weekend.
So
yeah, last weekend of the summer, right?
Yeah,
that means you can't wear white anymore, David.
I wear white year round, baby. Catch me with a white hoodie.
Yes, ticket prices go up. Concession stand stays the same.
I mean, they've been ripping us off on the beer prices.
I feel like like how George says, if ticket prices are going up, beer prices should be going down. I feel like what they should do, if you have season tickets, you should have like a QR code from the club. Go inside the stadium right before you pay. Boom, little discount, 10%, 15%, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Just a little something. Not that 1 hour gap before the game.
I want the glizzy prices to stay down. That's what I want to stay down.
Them prices need to get cheaper.
Yeah,
I think it's because of the renovations that are about to happen.
Yeah, that's the Mecklenburg County folks paying for that, right? Taxes.
Good thing I don't live in Charlotte.
Yeah, I just moved in Mecklenburg County, man. I don't know if that was a good move. I moved back. I was enjoying the benefits too, right on the outskirts.
Come move out back to the country, man.
That's it. That's what's up, man. I miss chewing tobacco.
What? Gotta get you some of these.
That's I was talking about being in the country.
There were goals in the supporters belt tournament. Why can't there be scouts at that tournament? Sheesh.
I don't know. There's a lot of talent.
Unfortunately, that's not rained out because I feel like the hooligans might have won it all. Just saying.
Lee,
you weren't at the supporter tournament, were you?
No, because again, they do shit like who realistically can keep getting off of work and being somewhere down to 6.
Yeah.
It's like
on a Friday.
Plus, like, I had to go pick my kids up, right? And it's like time I even got like to a point where I could even think about going downtown at 7 o'clock.
They originally had it for Saturday. They moved it till Friday. I don't know something, but
yeah, but that was Labor Day weekend. They could have done it on that Monday. They could have done it on the Sunday, right? I mean, I don't know.
Raining.
Probably we had a chief fan officer to bitch at.
He's done.
Who?
Done. Yeah. He had enough. He said he can't take it anymore.
Speaking of, how do you feel about Sean leaving and that role no longer being there anymore, man?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the same as it was. We were spoiled, I think, with him.
Yeah, yeah, he was our voice. Yeah.
Yeah. And he did go to bat for us as much as he could, right? At least I felt he did. It's just
I thought he did, man. I mean, he had that job was not easy at all, man. That shit was not easy.
I couldn't do it.
Can you imagine on people like randomly hitting you up over like some of the dumb shit like you can think of? I'm like, yo.
But there'd be plenty of times after I'd done the fan interviews, I'd be still halfway lit or whatever, and I'd just be texting, just mad as hell, like this fucking bullshit, man. He'd be like, your voice of reason. I'm like, you right.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be the new CFO. I'll go postal, man. I'll last a good hour just so I can get my shirt, Get that free jersey, that 2025 kit.
For real.
Then I quit.
That's it. Can't do it anymore.
I wonder what the supporter groups are going to get. Probably just a link to an email here.
I don't know. Somebody has to sort of be that go-between. But I don't think it's going to be like it was.
There's going to be somebody. It's definitely not going to be like, the same position Sean's in, but there'll be somebody that's still there, helping the supporter groups out, and, making things work out to try to keep everything the way it's still going, I guess you can say.
Yeah, they should never let Nessie go.
Facts.
That would have been a perfect segue for her just to slide right in.
She did a great job.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs, but a lot of talent's leaving over there, man, in the office side, right? I mean, Will's left as well. He's going with Sean. You know, the communications guy.
Yeah, that's Will's a good guy too.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. What'd you say, Brian?
Oh, that Will.
Yeah. No, but I mean, there's been a lot of talent come through and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of changes in Charlotte FC, man.
You know what, fellas? We're still here. We're gonna stay here, right, man?
Like
Charlotte.
we say, aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Pretty much what you said. That's
we're
pretty
the
much
first
what
ones
you just
here.
said.
We'll be here till the end.
Till the end, man. That's it. And hopefully my kids take over, but let's see.
I don't know if my kids are taking over the Hooligans. I don't know if they want any part of that.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like I'm
They
too
have
much.
no choice. It's like whenever you're like a WWE wrestler and you have kids, they have no choice but to be wrestlers. You mean you're born into it, so they have no choice but to be hooligans, dog. They got to.
That's true.
They got to finish the story, Pat. That's what they got to do.
With the crowns, the crowns.
Pat, you gonna let Jack be president of the Hooligans?
Maybe. If he wants to do it.
Now Gavin's gonna be first.
I see Jack, man. I pull my arm out to try to keep a little bit between us.
I mean, Brian, like 20 kids out there, man. Surely one of yours could step up.
Brian's already recruiting. Brian's thinking of the future. See, this man's smart.
That is, man. He is.
Yeah, Yeti Clan ambassadors all over.
That's right.
We got a good candidate in Paul right now.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's move on. Let's talk back on the team. Dude, we have been winless at home the last 5 home games. If you want to consider the in regular time. And let's just refresh our memory. Obviously, ATL this past weekend. 1-1 against the Red Bulls. 0-0 against Cruz Azul. I'll still consider that winless because we had to go to PKs. But in regular time, if we're talking about full time, 90 minutes, we drew. Inter Miami, we lost 2-1. And then we lost. Oh, no, we drew against Orlando City at home 2-2. That's been our last 5 home games. The fortress has not been a fortress for us here lately. Thoughts on that, fellas?
I mean, just looking back, man, I mean, we drew against Austin as well, right? So we haven't won one, right, since
it's been
last time was what
6 games total. 6 games total.
Yeah, last game we won was Cincinnati back in July 13th.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, right. What's that, Pat?
That's the one where everybody thought we were going to lose, too.
Yeah. I think we just put everything we had in for the season into that one game, right? But I mean, right? I mean, that's kind of when Carroll came back. I mean, Carroll scored like 2 goals, I think, out of the last 3 games he's played, both been penalties. I mean, we're not getting any open sort of field goal. I don't know, man. On paper, again, we look good, but on the pitch is a different story up top, man. We got to find somebody to score.
It's a team that's still figuring each other out, man. Like this past weekend, we saw a starting 11 that we haven't seen before. We saw some people that played together, but that starting 11 has not played together. Karol Swiderski, in my opinion, he looked lost. He had one opportunity the whole first half, and it was a flick-on header, went straight to Brad Guzan, and after that, I didn't see much from Carroll at all. Vargas, same thing. I think he had one opportunity, maybe one pass towards goal, and after that, he played pretty much the whole game. We didn't see much from him either. All of our chances came on towards the end when Ajiman and Diani came on. And going back to, let's see, where is it at? This right here. We need to start Diani over Bronico. What do y'all think about that right there?
I agree. Gianni's a bigger name, and then if you watch the goal against Atlanta, it's Bronico chasing the guy down. Take the guy out. What's going to happen? You're going to get subbed out. Gianni's going to come in. He just barely graced him and let the guy. But Kalina could also have done better.
I think definitely Kalina could have done better, and that was another person I wanted to touch on was Kalina. he does so good on like some random ass saves, and that shot from distance is like he barely tried. He just like threw himself to the ground. And other chances where like they're just right beside him, I feel like he does like 110% dive just to barely hit the ball beside him. You know what I mean? And that one, I feel like if we see a full extension, a full dive, maybe he would have stopped that dive. But I feel like he wasn't committed. He didn't commit to that.
I don't know. Some goalkeepers are quicker with the reflexes other than like watching the ball come to them, right? You know, like, I don't know. Is he overthinking it, right? He's like, all right, I can see where it's going.
I felt like he think that ball was going wide, and it didn't.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry at the end of the day, but whatever.
To your question,
that breakaway at the towards the end of the game, where the guy, I think it's like, it's the last minute of the game. It's the same shot. I think it's a harder shot, and he stops that one.
Oh yeah, against Wolf.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But I was going to go back and touch on that Gianni Bronico discussion again. I don't know. 3 different coaches. Bronico's still here starting, man. He started for all 3, so the boy's got to be doing something, right? You know, Gianni, I could probably see. I mean, I wouldn't be mad, but I don't think Bronico's the issue. I think personally, we're just not. Again, I think our top line is just we need somebody to replace Vargas, right?
What about Bill? How do you think Pep did this weekend?
Yeah, I think he's going to be brilliant for us. It's just a matter if he sticks around.
I think he still needs some more time, and he's still brand new to the team, so he hasn't adjusted fully. I think
he had a chance too, right?
Oh yeah, he had a couple chances, and I feel like there was one chance where he shot where maybe he could have passed wide to Vargas, and it would have maybe put us in a better position. But you can't blame him for being greedy. He's inside the box already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see him get frustrated. Yeah, because he makes them runs expecting that pass, and nobody passes it, right? I mean, we sort of unintentionally slow the game down.
Another person I wanted to touch on was Reem, man. He's played 2 games with us, started 2 games, yet no clean sheets have we seen from Reem. What do y'all think?
I don't think we can necessarily all the blame on Reem for that.
I'm not saying put the blame on Reem. I'm asking, what do you think of Reem? How do you think he's done with the team? Do you think it's been like a fair switch? Yeah, we've got a big name in Reem, but was it a fair switch of taking Privet right out and throwing Reem in the mix? Have we seen the difference? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
We haven't seen the difference within the whole team. The back line might still be strong or whatever, but the results don't prove it.
Yeah. I think the same thing with him. It's still a new team, so he still has to get used to it. You know, like, don't get me wrong, like they do play 2 different positions, but still getting used to this style of defense is probably something different from what he's used to playing. I don't know. I don't play defender. I just
He said, I just drink.
Yeah.
He's over right now. Nathan's over right now.
He needs more beer in him. I don't know. So me personally, I mean, like, you know, there was nothing broke really, right? We were screaming out for a 10 for sure, right? But before, you know, Swiderski came back, before Reem was here, we were playing good football, man. Maybe we were hitting above our belt, but you know, we were doing it and we were comfortable in 6, right? And you know, like you touched on, David, you know, since Reem's come in, right, there's been no Kalina Sheets, right? And you know, we've got Burns sort of having off games. Now, I don't know again if that's because Abada's back and he's not quite used to working with Abada. You know, I don't know, man. It's like sometimes I don't know. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
You know, you can sub them in and out, and of course, right, everybody's there for the Reem name, but
so I say they start the next game to start up that lineup we had at Cincinnati.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, would not be mad.
Because I mean, that was what we didn't have anybody then. We didn't have Reem. We didn't have Abada. Did he play them? Oh, he did play that match.
He might have played that match, but he was in and out quite a bit too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he had like a full run, and
he played for the Olympics too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We also got to get some depth in our benches, man, because like we can't always have Cambridge and Tavares coming off the bench. We need some bigger names coming off the bench.
Tavares didn't do anything off the bench. I'm sorry, but he didn't. I like Tavares because I saw the come up from the legacy, but personally, like from what I've seen this season, I haven't liked what I've seen. Yeah, he scored his 2 goals this season, but Tavares, he hasn't impressed me. I feel like he probably would benefit from one more full season with the legacy than seeing him with the A squad.
Still can't believe Capetti gave him that penalty.
I know, it ruined his career, man. It ruined his career.
It ruined that night for a lot of people.
Yeah. It could have been a whole different season, man. We could have been top of the league, man, undefeated.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Capetti, man. Jeez.
We still got it.
He should have just fucking took that penalty himself.
That's right. But to your point about depth, man, I think we got depth, right? I mean, the problem is our DPs are not firing, right? We sort of got the squad players together, I feel, and we got good players. I mean, Milanda's solid in the back. He's not DP, right? Kalina, I've eaten so much crow after the last season and a half with this guy. Westwood's decent. It's just we just don't have, again, it's that top attacking third, man. We
don't got a shooter, man. We don't got a shooter. We don't have a shooter.
No, we don't. Somebody just needs to. I feel like Bale could probably do that, right? He could be that selfish one to start taking more shots.
For sure.
The problem is we don't get him the ball.
And Patterson, that new guy too. We didn't see him, but
I think he's waiting on a visa.
Yeah. Like always, I feel like either it's always an injury or it's a visa that delays our players from coming to us.
Well,
what position is he playing?
He's like a midfield. I think he can blame. Yeah,
I think that's Salvador on her profile.
That man used to be a Swiderski fan, dude.
Yeah, but he's a Dean player. Played for Dean for Walsall, I believe it was, right? And he's asked him to come out here, but again, he's only on like a 3-month contract, right? So, but I mean that's the end of the season, right? So that's why I kind of get upset with the way that MLS does the transfer windows. They should align the season with the rest of the world, I think. Screw it if it's because of football and basketball, we can't compete, blah, blah, blah. I think we'll show out, right? I mean, I think we'll still have 30,000+ at most of the games.
Yeah.
For sure. I think so.
And it won't be damn hot.
Even at the games, like at the football and basketball games, a lot of people show out. Never the home team. It's always away.
It's because all these transplants, right? I mean, look, we got some Yankees over here. We got some San Franciscans. Right?
Yeah, Mexicans.
That dude's from Lexington.
Yeah.
3-3.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's close to San Francisco, right?
All of this country.
But, I don't know. I just think if the playoff season aligned better with the season, right? Because the time we get people in, like essentially, like we said, we got like 6 games left. Italians.
Italian, man. Get the hell out of here.
Zaylee says she claims to be Italian.
Yeah, I could see that.
She needs to cook us some pasta first, and then we'll see.
Yeah, y'all have some pasta at the next tailgate, next home game.
Cook me some gnocchi, and then I'll see.
Chicken Alfredo.
Oh, shit. Some chicken parm.
That shit straight from Pizza Hut.
Man, that sounds good, man. I don't know if I'll make it in the game after eating all that.
If you're just all bloated, right? Just laid out.
She said, wait on my ancestry results.
You've been talking about this for the past year about ancestry results. Well, how long does it take?
Yeah. Right.
I feel like she's fake.
Should be from Asia or something.
It's going to come back negative 0.1%.
Yeah. You're not even human.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. That's funny, man. That's funny. Gosh, what we got? Like a 10-day break until another game, and it's not even a home game.
14th. That's Montreal. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Montreal, man.
At least it's a Saturday.
George said that pasta gonna come with a tortilla. Spaghetti tacos.
Tacos.
My favorite.
I hope you don't make that spaghetti with ketchup.
No, it's hot sauce, man.
Oh, hot sauce.
Gosh, hey, that reminds me. There's a video. This dude, he gets served by his mom, and there's a plate of spaghetti. He looks at the plate, and he's like looking around. He goes, "Mom, and the tortillas?" And she goes, "What tortillas, you fucking idiot?" And then she like smacks him in the back of the head. Oh gosh, because Mexicans eat everything with tortillas. That's why. She said, "What am I from New York?" Oh, that's a question for Pat.
That's a low blow. Low blow.
That's where a lot of Italians come from.
They get that gabagoo. Gotta get that gabagoo.
That's how I know you're not Italian.
Which is technically capicola, if y'all didn't know. They just, if you got that real thick Italian accent, you can't say capicola for some reason. They say gabagoo.
That's
if you didn't know, now you know.
Thank you for telling us.
Grazie. Grazie.
Say it.
So what are we gonna do for the next 2 weeks? We ain't got no games.
We got some international football.
Yeah, England. Come on, England. One day it's gonna come home, you motherfuckers.
Lee, it'll 49ers finally win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, if y'all do it in 2026, then.
Coming soon, man. Coming soon.
That'd be great. America comes to England and wins. I mean, England comes to America and wins the World Cup.
Those tickets are going to be expensive.
Yeah, I know. But it's like a bucket list thing, though. You know what I mean? It's like start saving.
He's definitely showing up to a World Cup game. I don't know where, but I'm definitely going.
Should have been one at Bank of America, man. They should have had one here.
Yeah,
it's not big enough yet.
They're hosting one at FedEx Field, bro. That stadium is so shitty, man. I'm telling you.
That shit's
from experience. I've been there. That stadium is falling apart. It's no better than Bank of America Stadium, man.
You guys think by that time the U.S. will be ready to host the World Cup and all the fans that come with it? Because looking at that Copa America and all the shit that went down, I don't think they're ready. I don't think best security is ready for all this shit.
I just think that was piss poor planning by the organizers, though, right? I don't think that was Terra Sports or anything. That was just.
I don't think they expected it to be the way it was, or I mean,
us football fans come different, right?
It's a final, man, and you got to know that, like, soccer fans, football fans, whatever you want to call it, they are passionate, man. It will show up. It will show up. Have you ever seen ultras? Have you seen true hooligans? What they do, man? They're fucking crazy people. And then you get people from all these different places, like Colombia, man.
We're the nice hooligans.
Bro. These people go crazy for their teams. They eat, live, breathe.
That's it, man. I mean, it's like being a blood or a crip, right? Almost for some of these folks, man. It's like you just roll with your team, man. A bit of cement and Vince.
Oh gosh.
During that week, she was going in, wasn't she?
Lucha wants to know pickup game at Strikers
in Huntersville.
Yeah, we got to get right for the rescheduling of the rest of the supporters belt. You know what I mean?
I'll come out there and play with y'all, man. If you do it around Huntersville.
Me too, bro. I'm surprised you don't play for South Brown. That's surprising to me.
No, because most of them boys live in South Carolina. The only reason I kind of synced up with them is because the majority of them at the time were Spurs fans. You know, and so I would see them when I go to Hooligans or Belfast to watch the Tottenham games.
Supporters belt incoming Title III. That's right. That's
right. Is there any update on that, Jalen?
It's coming home.
It's
supporters belt's coming home.
Have they mentioned when they're going to reschedule it for?
So
trophies.
I think they're working on it, and we should hopefully know something by sometime this week.
Okay.
As of right now, they don't know anything.
What a good time for it would be? Saturday the 14th. You know, a Saturday, people could show up. There is no game. Afterwards, they could put on, they could host a watch party or something for us at Clutch.
That's true.
Facts. That's facts. Not a bad idea.
See,
if only we had a CFO to tell that to.
This is why you should be the CFO, Lee.
No. Don't get it twisted now.
This comments for you. He said, "Lee, we got a member who supports every team, so you don't worry. So don't you worry. And Obet can be great friends because he probably is a Spurs fan too.
Probably or is because I mean, the problem is like I'm already on here with 2 Chelsea fans. Pat, you got an English team?
Nah.
Tottenham. I'd love to hear it. How about you, Nate?
He said, "I'm a 49ers fan."
Yeah. Tottenham. I'd love to hear it. All right, so there's 3 Tottenham fans on here. That's brilliant.
I'm taking lead side.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Y'all never won a trophy either. Y'all don't like winning?
Well, that's none of my teams win, dude. Charlotte, Spurs, England.
Like deep down, like if you had to put money on it, who do you think wins a title first? Charlotte or Spurs?
Wins the title or wins a trophy?
Wins a trophy. And it could be like Leagues Cup, the Carabao Cup, anything.
Spurs will win something sooner than later, even if it's like I don't think they'll win the FA Cup. They'll probably win some bullshit Mickey Mouse shit like what's it called?
Spurs Audi Cup.
What's that?
Spurs won the Audi Cup.
Yeah, nobody can sing that.
Yeah.
The Tiger Cup.
What is even that? Okay.
Some preseason thing given to them.
Yeah, I only
like Malaysia.
I only had it for 1 season.
Hey, Chelsea can't win a game in Bank of America.
Yeah.
Hey, ever since we lost in Bank of America Stadium against Charlotte, we've been on a downhill dive. It's not been good for Chelsea.
Right now we're pretty good.
They didn't lose against PSG when they came the first time.
No, we won that shit. We tied in regular time. And then we went to PKs and we beat them. I seen that shit. We saw Zlatan Ibrahimovic score. We got to see John Terry score in regular time. And then we got to see a beautiful penalty shootout where we even got to see Thibaut Courtois, who was the goalkeeper at the time, score his penalty.
He's one of the better goalkeepers, I think, too. But you were saying right before, like you said, like they came to play Charlotte and then Chelsea, and then you broke up. I didn't quite hear something about how they've just gone downhill in a shit. Is that what I heard?
Keep on, see how it goes.
But it's true though, right? They came to town, and ever since they haven't been the Chelsea. That's because y'all lost all that oil money.
Let's not make that a thing. Tottenham hooligans.
Oh, we're definitely making it a thing. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a scarf now. Tottenham hooligans.
Hell no.
I'm just like, forget the fan TV stuff, man. I'm gonna go straight just to troll.
Tottenham hooligans.
That don't even sound right, man.
No, I have one that says for David and one for Brian, and right underneath it too. That'd be special with love.
No, look, this is even worse. What the world?
I love this. Y'all should have me on here more often.
How did you become a Spurs fan, Lee? Is it a family thing, or?
I had no choice, right? So my dad's dad was a Spurs fan, and then my dad was a Spurs fan. As soon as I came out the womb, one of the very first pictures is me butt-ass naked with a Spurs hat on.
So like, son, you're gonna be a loser your whole life.
Yeah. Sound like my dad now.
Thotty hooligans, what the world?
You calling us thoughts?
It's the Tottenham Hotspur. That's why.
That's it. Oh, that's it, man. That's how I become a Spurs fan. So, yeah.
Are you like from that part of London?
Oh, on my dad's side of the family was like East London, right? My mom was down there where I grew up. Well, the time I spent over there is where all West Ham was from. So I literally lived like probably about 5 miles from Upton Park. So, we'd jump on
the West Ham games.
Fuck no, man. We go to Millwall games though because my dad was too cheap to take me to the Spurs games. Because Millwall struggles, right? They're that like lower league, right? Like League 2, League 1 sort of thing. But yeah, West Ham.
Like, what's the ticket like price difference? Like, do you know?
I don't know anymore? I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. Because it's all weird over there. You have to become like a member of sorts so you can get a ticket transferred to. It's just so. Then it depends on how many games you've been to and how many tickets you bought, and they just
take all that in consideration.
Yeah, and that's how they do it for the England games too. So, like, if you want to, like, for me, I haven't really ever bought an England ticket, but when they come over here, I'm going to try to go see them in the World Cup. But because I'm not like so much like a stack ranking almost, make sure the people that follow and really like spend their money get to go.
Yeah, and you got to register for the World Cup tickets or something like that. So
I went onto their website and just said, like, shoot me an email when you put them on sale. But I would just love to go see an England game. So I'm hoping they're on the East Coast and I don't have to fly all the way to LA.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, I've been fortunate enough to watch Mexico play. Only friendlies, though, but the World Cup match definitely on the bucket list.
Y'all going to make the World Cup, though? Y'all going to make the World Cup?
People are hosting it.
Yeah. One of the best World Cups I remember was 86, man. That was held in Mexico.
Argentina?
Yeah.
The hand of God.
Who was no, that's not why I remember it. I mean, essentially that is, now you mention it.
He said, I kept hearing it's coming home for the first time.
What was you saying, Nate?
It's going to trigger some PTSD for Lee.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah. We'll call 911 now. Yeah. It's good stuff, man. The World Cup's a good sport. It's just crazy how they bring like the whole world together, right?
Yeah. And it's crazy we're dividing it between 3 different places: Mexico, United States, and Canada.
Yeah, how do y'all feel about that, man? Like, because they're starting to do that in Europe too, right? They're starting to do it, like try to make it for more countries. I mean, I guess I get it to a point, but
I mean,
some of that
for them it's great because they're gonna make a buttload of money off of it.
I think travel during that time is going to be a shit show. So if you have a match in Mexico, then you have to go to Canada, and then you got to come back to the States, or vice versa.
Yeah, I think all that's going to
be. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be cheap either.
Fans getting stuck in different countries. Yeah,
it's not going to be easy
because you need to make sure all your paperwork is straight so you can go to any of the other countries, and then on top of that, you got to get your flight. Fucking hotel if you don't have family over there.
Yeah, and you better hope on no delays, none of that stuff, bro. Like that's
better hope
your luggage don't get lost.
Oh, dude, them taxis in Mexico will be upcharging.
Like Uber.
Yeah, like it's like everybody knows that during that time, especially if you're gonna try to book during that time, it's gonna be mad expensive.
Well, that's the thing, right? If say your group stages are down in Mexico, right? You fly down there, you stay down there, and then the next thing you know, you got to go to Canada for your quarterfinal game, right? And then you got to fly to the U.S. Like, you're not going to book all them hotels and flights until you know for sure, right? Exactly. And then it's gonna be like within like a week, and that's people going to be mortgaging kids off, man.
Yeah, you got those guys that like travel to every game. Like Mexico has what's his name? Caramelo, is that his name?
Yeah.
How the fuck's he gonna like? It's gonna be crazy.
That dude's a millionaire, bro. He ain't gotta worry about that, dude. He's
think about the Mexico.
He's loaded,
right? Yeah,
they have to make it to 4 games because we never make it to the 5th, so he ain't worried about it.
We have that guy, like Brian said, Caramelo. Is there like an England like fan that that's always at the game? They always show at the game. Anybody that's like always stands out like that?
No, nobody I know of. That we have like the traveling band sort of thing. So you hear them, playing the drums or the trumpet or something, but nobody like mascot wise, if you will, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't think of any other country that has one other than us.
Well, Colombia does have this one guy. I can't remember his name, but like he wears like these big ass wings, and he like. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I saw him at the Bank of America Stadium. I took a picture of him too.
Caramel needs to stop going, man, because that is bad luck. Bad luck.
Oh, and there's a Brazilian guy too. Zaylee said it. Yeah, that Brazil guy.
I mean,
rest in peace. I know who she's talking about.
Charlotte FC has El Muerto.
Yeah, man, we have a Chico, man.
I don't think he's been to any away games this year.
Well, never mind. I'm not gonna. It's what happens when
he got married. He
went to Nashville.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did go to Nashville.
Yeah, we all heard about Nashville.
Was he in Austin? I can't remember if I saw him in Austin.
I don't think so. Nah, I don't think he went.
One trip, y'all missed out on that one.
Man, Atlanta.
Man, I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah, I hope we play San Diego away next season.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
That'd be the one, do the sort of vacation trip.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do they start next season?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, next season.
But their stadium isn't built yet, is it?
Oh, I don't know. It gives me an excuse to get close to San Diego, though. I've never been to San Diego.
Yeah, I don't think their stadium is fully built yet.
I just want to go to Cali, man.
Bet. Let's go for the World Series day.
I ain't going to that liberal state. Count me out, buddy.
No, man. Take me on a vacation where the sun shines and the women are beautiful. You feel me?
They got fellas like that right there. Oh, no, this one. No, thank you.
Yeah. San Diego FC. Let's see what's up with their stadium.
I know. I saw that Inter Miami got approved for a stadium in Miami.
I ain't going down there either, buddy.
Instead of Fort Lauderdale.
Oh shit! They're building a 35,000 seater dedicated stadium to soccer, man.
Yeah,
that's what Charlotte needs, but more capacity, man. More capacity.
Where?
40K. We need a 40K stadium.
More, man. More.
Or like 35,001, just so we could have to say we got the biggest, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up, man. I promise you, we'll fill that bitch up.
Liam,
I mean, honestly, I feel like that's what Charlotte's lacking, because if we had a soccer-specific stadium, the ambiance, the match day experience would be 10 times difference.
Where would you put it, though? Like, what would be a good space to put it?
Right off of Freedom Drive, too.
Mitch.
I feel like Bank of America is like in a perfect place.
It is.
Downtown.
But then just redo it where you can have like a soccer / football / tennis / like, how Real Madrid and Spurs.
Yeah, just where the field comes up and stuff. I mean, yeah, that's not a bad idea either.
Because when I went back to England not too long ago, I did this Tottenham Stadium, right? And at the time they had the set up for the NFL, and like you could see where the seats and the pitch was. Like it was above my head, man. It had to be at least 10 foot. They dropped it down to build that bowl for the NFL style, and then they raised it up for for soccer, man. It was impressive.
It'd be cool, man, if they sell the Panthers to Raleigh or station them in South Carolina, and then we just keep the Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah,
not a bad call. And
yeah.
then you renovate it, because how much more seating we have if we could drop it down to the field. Just think about the vault seats. You know how so close they are to the field. Just think about how if we could do that all the way around, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the problem with American sports, right? The owner can get pissed off and be like, "That's it. I'm going to or wherever, right?" Where in Europe and I'm assuming Mexico too, right? We chase the owner out.
Yeah.
The club stays, right? Nothing's bigger than the club, even the owner.
True.
Any day Tepper could be like, "All right, I'm done with this. I'm selling it." And
Teddy, I've been trying to get Joe a solid DP striker.
We need one. We need bad.
My friends. Yeah. DP, man. That's what we need. We don't even need a DP. We just need a striker that can put a couple of goals on a regular basis.
Do we have any DP spots available right now that we can buy?
No, I don't think so.
We're out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy, man. It's crazy.
Tough stuff, man. Tough stuff. We're getting towards the end, fellas. It doesn't feel good. I don't know why.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, don't be saying that shit. Don't be putting that out there. We're making a playoffs. We're going to host a playoff game.
I'm not saying we're losing the plot towards the end. I'm just saying it don't feel right the way it is right now.
We're still in sixth place. We got pretty much everybody that, I guess, to fill up the positions and shit. Now you just have to lock down and make that shit happen.
So we're literally 5 points ahead of Toronto, which would drop us into the play-in spot. So, and we got a game in hand over them. So, and then Atlanta's sitting on 31, and we're sitting on 38.
If we lose 2 games in a row, we could be finding ourselves in a playoffs. In a wild card spot.
Well,
played.
if we knock 2 and Atlanta 1-2, they'll be still 1 point behind us.
Oh shit.
So, but Atlanta's knocking at the door, right? They're only a point behind us now. But then we're only a point behind New York City in 5th, right? So 4, but behind the Red Bulls. So I mean, it could go any way. It's just going to be a matter on who starts clicking and winning games, right?
Hope we win this weekend. Next game, not this weekend. Next game, man. That should get my hopes back up. Win the next game.
I feel like it was easy 3 points sitting to be taken this last weekend.
Yeah.
You know? Of course, Atlanta. All teams.
Hard teams, and then, like, for some reason against like the shitty teams, we just can't play. But against like all the teams that everybody's expecting us to lose, we always do great.
Oh, we show out, baby. We show out. We show.
Yeah, it's like we always play down to our competition, right? We don't play our game. We sort of drop the level that we know we can play. That's
what we need to do is like go on FanDuel and just put us as the underdogs for every game.
Yeah. Or lie to them and tell them we're playing Cincinnati this week.
Yeah. And now when the players see it with underdogs.
I come out like, man, what the hell? This is Atlanta. It looks nothing like Cincinnati. No, they just got Atlanta jerseys on. We're good. It's still Cincinnati.
You want to do like an early score prediction against Montreal?
I'm game.
I think 1-1. I can't think of a time we've gone up there and done good.
Against Montreal?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'll go with 2-1, Pat.
2-1.
Them or us?
No, us. It better be us.
Just checking. Nate, you throw up 2-1 as well?
Yeah, 2-1, but last minute banger. Last minute
banger.
I'm going to lock it in.
Yeah. I hope you're all right, but I'm going to go with a 1-1 us.
1-1.
A 1-1 us.
I'm gonna go 1-0. I don't know what it is, but like I don't think we'll lose against Montreal. But I see us only scoring 1 goal that game. Boring ass game, 1 goal.
Yeah.
For real. I'm just being realistic here, man.
That's fair. That's fair. Where y'all gonna watch the game at?
I'm sure they'll have a watch party.
Yeah. Hopefully somewhere where you're gonna be at, Lee.
Yeah. 14.
Will you be watching the away games, Lee? I know you'd be going to a couple of watch parties. Where you be going?
No, I felt it's funny this season. It's been like home games. I haven't had my kids away games. I've had them, so I've just been either just chilling here or just staying going out to a local restaurant and eating and watching the games.
Look what you just started, Lee.
Yeah. Oh, we got something cool to give away next show we do. I don't know when that'll be, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'll probably be at the Crown Legacy Carolina Core game in High Point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is the same day, the 14th, huh?
Yeah.
Oof.
Where's that hosted? High Point.
Like an hour.
The stadium that they play out, that what's it called? The Rocker Stadium?
Yeah.
It's a nice little spot, man. It's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a baseball stadium, so it's gonna be nice, buddy.
Don't forget to bring your cut milk jug with you. You know, your spit car. That's good old snuff.
She said it's our revenge game for real. We haven't beat the Core this season yet.
We're to beat y'all twice. We're talking about some revenge.
How many gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
That's hilarious.
You should make that meme.
Zaley was trying to pull up to the last game when they play Atlanta United 2 against Carolina Core, and then Atlanta United got smoked 4-1.
Ooh, no, that's the 16th. Jorge.
That big dog. That's a 16. Big dog.
That's George.
Yeah, that's George.
Now, what's up, big dog?
That's big dog.
That's what's up. Never knew his last name. Now I do.
Jorge. Or though, that UFC
You know what's messed up though is like he tunes into your show. He don't tune into ours.
Yeah, we do. I don't know about him, but we do.
I don't know you guys do. I'm talking about George, big dog. Hey,
put him on the spot. Do you watch his show, George?
Yeah, that's it. That's the last time we give him the microphone after the game.
Too many Georges and Davids. What other Davids? I don't know any other David.
Gusler.
Ah, true.
Oh, yeah.
We call him Gus.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, I call him Gus. I don't know about y'all.
I think I call him Gusler.
Yeah, Gusler, Gus. Snappy.
See, it don't count. We call him Snappy. You got to call him David.
Snappy.
Yeah, his name might be David, but you call him David.
I didn't know that was his name. I thought his name was Snappy.
He says, "Tune in every time." You need to interact next time.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, Tepper.
Instead of saying George Jarilla, you need to put security or
Yeah. I didn't know that was a Tepper. Yeah.
Oh, it's true. But we call him Tepper, man. We don't call him David.
That's fair.
Say something, Jesse. My name ain't Jesse. My name's Nate.
We call him Nate. I forgot it. Your name's Jesse?
Oh God. Hey, she only pops up when she's ready to tell Brian to go to bed.
Legally, my name is Jesse Nathan Placencia.
Nobody tells me to go to bed, buddy.
And fights on Saturday the 14th, buddy.
Oh shit, it is Saturday. Fuck. What? My bad.
Nate, do you see Canelo beating Balanga?
Yeah.
You watch boxing?
Yeah.
Me?
Hmm?
I don't watch it.
You don't watch boxing or UFC, Lee?
I mean, again, it's not something I'll go out and pay-per-view on. Soccer's my life, man. That's it. Just load me up, man. I'll take all the soccer you can give me.
I agree. But I'm a sports fan. I kind of watch it. I like everything.
I don't like that violent stuff either.
It makes
Of course not. Of course not. But I do know when
what's the boxer's name where he's like really cocky? He reminds me of that old like Prince Nassim guy that, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
The Irish?
No, not for UFC. I'm talking about he's an actual boxer. Right? He's just real like
Tank?
I forget his name. I don't.
What is he? A Mexican dude? White dude?
Black
dude?
He's a black dude, if I'm not mistaken.
Mayweather?
No. He's younger.
It's got to be Tank.
Yeah, it has to be Tank.
Or Haney. Haney was kind of cocky too until he got knocked out by Sturridge.
Shakur Stevens. That's Nate's new favorite fighter.
I just want to point out, I called out Jake Paul I don't know how many times. He ain't ever
shut your ass up.
He opened my video.
On what? On Instagram or on Twitter?
Yeah, on Instagram.
So you sent him a video message saying you want to box him.
Yeah. Keep in mind I was drunk as shit too. But my old gym had a 24/7 membership, so like you could just get in.
Ben Whittaker?
We went to my gym drunk as shit, and I called out
Ben Whittaker.
Whitaker.
Whitaker.
Yeah, I think you're right, Pucho. I think that is who I'm talking about.
The guy with the one-piece tattoo of white beard pirates on his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, Lucha knows who that is. I forgot he does have that tattoo on his back.
Nate be picking fights with the Russian embassy.
Yeah, that's it. Putin's coming for you, buddy.
And the Chinese embassy too.
Nate rides around with a grenade in his car, so you gotta be careful.
Nah, not anymore. I think he threw it out.
Kept falling on the floor.
Good.
Bro is inboxing the IRS during tax season. He's a menace.
Nah, bro. What was it? When the whole Russia-Ukraine thing popped, me and my friend were at a bar, and then I just started spamming dudes on Twitter. Long story short, I couldn't tag him no more, so I go up to see it, and it said, what was it? Account not found.
They blocked you?
Yeah.
Zaylee be picking fight with Canadians. She don't like them. She don't like them. All right, fellas. I won't hold y'all any longer. So we're at that point of Q&A, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all got any questions y'all have in mind? Any questions for Lee, the man, Lee? Any questions?
I don't have any questions.
Boys right here.
Hey.
Lee, did you before Charlotte, did you keep up with the MLS?
Not really. I tried to. I mean, I kind of like the Seattle-Portland rivalry. I used to try to keep up with those games we're playing because that was like the closest I felt. I wouldn't pull for Atlanta for anything. DC being the closest, I sort of kept an eye on them. But to say I was an MLS fan, no, I was like a Euro snob. How about you guys?
I just want to point out, fucking bully.
What's that?
Zaylee's a bully on here on the comments that says Canadians don't fight back. Zaylee, that's what we call bullying.
Oh, yeah, and much more, man. I love you guys, man. You guys are great, man. You've always welcomed me, and I swear, my dad, every time I see y'all and I tell him I'm going to the game, all he talks about was that very first game at the stadium.
Good thing you didn't bring your dad out to the tailgate this past week.
Brother, I'm telling you, he's still recovering. That man got stoned. He got drunk. Man, that man just got lit. Yeah.
The tiles. Hell yeah.
Man, he just he hasn't been the same since, to be honest with you.
You got to bring him to the playoff match, man. Take him to the playoff match.
He's man. He has a hard time walking all around and all that kind of stuff. So,
He started calling it soccer too.
Yeah. He's like, I remember that time I was out there and they were making me do shots. I was like, making you, Dad? Yeah. Oh, I had a blast. Yes, thank you. I had a blast. Everybody was buying me beers. I hardly remember the game, to be honest with you. And then, so I have to go back and watch the fan interviews to see what I was like. And then, obviously watch the game back. So, it was a good time. So I don't drink liquor. I'm actually allergic to liquor. Because every time I drink it, I break out in handcuffs.
That's a good
So I mean, every now and then I will take a shot. I tell you what, fellas.
Playoff tailgate.
Playoff tailgate. If we host a playoff, not a play-in, but a playoff. If we do, I'll walk over there and I'll take a shot with you boys, man. I do the hula board or whatever y'all call it. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, you never really see me drinking liquor. I can't handle it. I turn into a monster, man.
I don't blame you. Yeah. All right. Well, the CLT jerseys from worst to best.
We'll start with you, Lee. What do you think?
From worst to best?
Yeah.
Can I do best to worst? I think I'll be better.
Yeah. Switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm do best worst, right? I'm gonna say the best one is the original blue because that was our first ever. Second, I'll probably go with the black mint. Then third, I'll go with our new home jersey this year. And then fourth, I'll do the. That's all.
Yeah, we got
jersey.
Yeah. So hopefully next year we can. What's that?
For me, I'm put the mint jersey number 1 just because there was only one season with it. And it's only the only first jersey that we've had with mint on it. So, and it's exclusive. It's an exclusive. Then obviously,
I don't have it. I need it.
Then the authentic one. You know what I mean? The one that comes. Then I got the Explore kit, and then I got the purple jersey after that one. I wasn't really a fan of the purple when it came out because of the pink. It was all right.
All right, I'm gonna go worst to best. Worst, Mint City, Milton. It says Mint City on it, so I really didn't care much for that jersey.
Fair.
Then we'll go with the purple jersey, the Carolina kit jersey, and the blue one. It's got to be the first one for me. It
has to be, right?
Yeah, blue one's the classic.
It is. That'll forever be etched in our
mind.
I
agree with that. So that's pretty much mine. Yeah.
I got it. What about you, Nate? What do you think?
The worst one is going to be that blue one, our first one.
Oh, get out of here. Somebody mute this guy.
I take it back. gonna put the purple one.
Nah, you can't take it back.
Didn't somebody say you need to go, man?
The worst one is the one you got on right now.
Yeah.
That's the worst one.
Shots fired.
Hey, watch your mouth. I know where you live. I know where you live, son. Pull the Looney Tunes out. The purple one, I ain't like how it looked on me. I'm going off how it looked on me. All right. I ain't like the way the purple one looked on me. That one. Then that one, the mint one, and then our new. I like that. That's my favorite one so far. Just because it doesn't so fucking plain. Like the blue one reminded me of Arsenal. It just opposite of.
The blue one's always been our, and it's forever going to be our first kit. So, but what is Lucha talking about? That white and pink one? I don't remember that one.
It's the recycled one. We played it. We used it against Seattle. It was white and it had like a tan or a peach Ally logo on the front. It was like for recycled waste. I think that one right there. That one.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. MLS though.
We used that, or that was like a warm-up jersey.
That was year one. No, that was year one. We played Seattle against that one. You should remember, Brian. We went to Big Ben's pub and watched it there, and they played that. They had that jersey on, and we watched it there.
I think they lost, right?
Yeah, we lost.
Winning.
I think after that match, Miguel Angel Ramirez played one more game at home, and then after that, he got sacked.
I think he got sacked right after that match.
Or he got sacked right after that game.
Yeah, because it was Memorial Day weekend.
They were talking about how he didn't like go into the dressing room and wanted to talk to the players after the game. He basically just like cold shouldered them and took off, man.
Because it was a game we should have won.
Yeah.
I think that was on him, right? I mean, he was the coach.
True. Another jersey we didn't talk about, it was the one from last season. It was like a greenish, like with like blue on it. It was the recycled waste one too. Carol Swiderski scored a banger that game. It was like a cross on the ground from Jozwiak from the right hand side to the middle of the top of the box. Swiderski banged that in.
Oh, yeah.
Estamos jodidos.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Somebody made a flag that said that. Who did that?
That was yeah, that was Southbound, right? No, was that? I think somebody did it, right? I remember Southbound held up at like an indie game or something.
They need to bring that back. Whoever has that, bring it back.
They had that at the Charleston game.
Yeah, it was the Charleston game.
Yeah, it was at the Charleston game.
Hilarious. That flag is legendary right there.
Good time. That's good. I was drunk as fuck at that game.
Yeah.
All right, I got two more questions that they uploaded from the Instagram page. This one's from Felix. He said, "What do you think of the B players so far? These couple games," which I'm pretty sure he's talking about, like players that came up, like Brandon Cambridge, people that we haven't seen before, Pep Bio, all these people. So far, so good, or what?
It should be all right. I mean, he's just coming back from that injury, right? So it'll be interesting to see how he does. Yeah, I mean. I don't know. We just need. I don't give a shit who it is. Just somebody get on that pitch and start banging in some damn goals for us.
Somebody start fucking scoring, please.
Yeah, please. That's it. That's all we're asking. And then just don't let as many in. Let's just outscore the opponent. That'd be cool.
Yep, I like that idea.
We should all be coaches, man. We got this.
Lee, hey. Go for CFO. I think you should be our new head coach.
Yeah, that's it. But I'm going to have a contract in there. If I'm let go before the 3 seasons, I get like a $20 million bonus.
Oh, we're talking guaranteed money.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I want, man. I'll come in there, man. I would look like, what's his name? Ted Lasso.
They still get paid, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hey, they're making another season of that show.
Yeah, they are. I don't see how they're going to do it, but it'd be
crazy to me.
Yeah, they should have left it out how it ended, because it ended perfectly. But
yeah, I thought it was a good ending, but there, I guess they want how popular.
I remember the original Ted Lasso when he came out on NBC just as commercials and stuff, like with the Spurs.
Yeah, it was the Spurs.
Why are they going around kicking the ball, just kicking it?
That's it.
The original Ted Lasso commercial. That shit's hilarious. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to go back and watch that. That shit's
I
funny.
don't think I've watched
Bro,
that.
that's like 9 years ago. They would put
Yes.
up like those videos in between like the Premier League games.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
I wish
hilarious.
would do like NBC does, man, because NBC does it right, man, when they're covering sports or soccer at least.
True.
You know, I wish MLS would do the same thing with Apple, but hopefully that expands and grows.
MLS is too focused on Messi right now.
Pay your season ticket prices. It might happen. Just saying.
Yeah, that's it. And buy every single jersey that comes out, right? Jesus. I have one every month. It's like, man, and they all of them are 150 plus.
Yeah.
Nope, can't afford it.
That damn new bracket the guys walked out in, it's $135.
That's ridiculous, man. My kids have to eat.
Oh, speaking of, I don't care about the price on this one. That white jacket they came out with this weekend. Boy, you best believe I'm gonna get that thing. I want that. I want it.
Is that gonna be in the store?
Oh
yeah, it's already is $135.
135 for a hoodie?
Yeah, me and Nate went and looked at it.
That's how much the blue one, the one that they came out with this season, the first one. Y'all know which one I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. The training one they had at the beginning.
Yeah, that one, dude. That one's beautiful. It feels good. It looks good. I had to get it, but this white one, you know me, I wear white all the time, baby. I gotta get that thing. That thing's too nice.
$135 though, man. That's steep.
Look, I spent $135 on worse things. Okay.
Oh, me too. Just this past weekend. Like, just make it like $99 or something. Make me feel better. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. 99.
It probably is, but they're 10% on a Friday.
That's fair. But then you got third tax in there, so basically it's a wash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's under $99. I was like, I'll be like, well, at least it's not $100, right?
True.
Till you go cash out.
Supply and demand, man. You see, you can be a salesman, Lee.
Yeah. 135.
You know the 99 rule.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is, and pretty much the last question. Matt Chantry sent this one in. He said, "Did the other supporter group teams start the storm last Friday because they were scared? They were out there doing rain dances. I seen it."
Wow, rain dances.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
I know
My
one
team was going to the final when we were going to win that shit.
I know one of them rain dances. It goes, "Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?"
Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Oh, God.
Hooligans final as the favorite.
You know what's crazy? There's a big chance they're gonna make the hooligan A team play the B team to be in the final. So
I heard y'all were just bringing in a bunch of ringers though, and y'all were cheating.
Ringers,
I wish we had that kind of money.
Well, we ain't Norca's dog.
You took all the fees for the for the membership fees and just put it out there.
We're barely able to put a team together, man. I don't know how we had a second team out there. My second team was out there struggling, man. I didn't even have any extras.
Everybody's winded after warm-ups.
Right.
I ain't gonna name the guy, but he said, "Brian, I can be out there for 2 minutes minimum."
He's you're about 30 seconds, coach. That's it.
Hey, have you seen this jacket right here? This is what I want.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
I ain't seen that.
I ain't seen it. I can't see it.
Is that like one of those windbreakers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there a Charlotte one?
See it on Instagram. I'm about to cop it.
All your memberships went towards our fire uniforms. Those things were fire.
Those barely got put together the day of the tournament. Also, shout out to them though. They did a great job. They came out beautiful.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to the hooligan marketing team and merch.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, y'all come up with some good-looking stuff.
The girls had some badass baseball jerseys they made. They're pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, true. Those were dope. Oh, and the Hispanic Heritage Month scarves that are coming out, those are fire. Go ahead and put your pre-order in because they're limited. Make sure you get that in because that beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
$25.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. You don't got to just.
You're cutting out, Nate. What'd you say?
That one, you don't got to hold it just left hand. You can hold it on both hands.
Oh, yeah. There you go. We're two-handers around here, baby. You know.
We're talking about scarves, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. We've gone into hoolie for hours, man.
Anyways, we'll wrap it up. Lee, thank you for joining us, man. It was fun.
Thank you for being our quinceañero.
I go over there and you invite us on your show and we talk, hang out for a little bit. Now it's the opposite way around. You came on our show, you talked to us for a little bit. You know what I mean? Hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed having you.
Yeah, always. I love you boys, man. Y'all have always been good to us.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Nathan, Pat, Brian, as always, thank you guys. Brian, I know this is something you typically do on Lee's show, but can you please hit us with the trademark Brian at the end of the interview?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us in episode 15. Lee, thank you for being our quinceañero. Remember to wipe from front to back for the fans, by the fans. Damn it.